Good YouTube, Quinn Wade coming to y'all with that instant basketball analysis on the Denver Nuggets beating the Indiana Pacers 117 to 100. The Nuggets go to 7-2 and 6-0 at home, and the Pacers go to 1-8 and 0-4 on the road. Denver got this one done quickly. They won the first quarter 31-18, but they lost the second quarter 29-25, won the third quarter 39-35, and won the fourth quarter 22-18. Pascal Siakam, 33 minutes, 14 points, 6 rebounds, 2 was offensive, 5 assists, 2 turnovers. He was 5 of 16 from the field, 31%, 0 of 2 from 3. He was 4 of 6 from the free throw line and 66% there with 2 personal fouls and a minus 16 and plus minus. They let him take more jump shots and made things, difficult. He just had to settle a little bit and kept doing it, and it just didn't work out for him in this game. But he was trying to find a way to keep his teammates involved. That ended up working out for him, but it just wasn't enough. He needed to be more efficient. He needed to make his open shots too, and he just couldn't do that. And on top of that, Isaiah Jackson only gave him 4 points in 19 minutes. He did get 6 rebounds, one on his offensive with an assist and 3 steals. He also was 1 of 5 from the field, 20%, and he went 2 of 4 from the free throw line. That's only 50%. And he had 2 personal fouls and was a -5 and plus minus. Jarris Walker, 22 minutes. He only had 8 points, 5 boards, 1 on his offense with 2 assists and a turnover. He also had 2 personal fouls and shot 50% from the free throw line. He went 1 of 2 from there and 1 of 4 from 3, 25%, and 3 of 7 from the field, 42%. He was a +7 and plus minus. If your players and the starting lineup is not going to have big nights, it's going to be hard to beat one of the best teams in the league, which is why they lost this game. They didn't really have much they can go to because Andrew Nembhard, he played 33 minutes. He had 22 points and 6 assists and 3 turnovers, but he took the most shots on the team today, but he only went 7 of 20 from the field. That's 35%, and only 2 of 10 from 3. That's only 20%. The thing he did the best was go 6 of 6 from the free throw line, but he also had a personal foul, was a -16 and plus minus. He had some shots that he was rushing and he was forcing, and he just missed some open ones too. And like I said, they could never really get anything going. Nesmith was their most efficient scorer in the starting lineup. 26 minutes, 25 points, 1 rebound, 4 steals, 1 turnover, 7 to 10 from the field, 70%, 3 of 4 from 3, 75%, 8 of 8 from the free throw line. That's 100%, and he did have 3 personal fouls. It was a +1 and plus minus. They're asking him to do a whole lot out there, and he's doing it. He's getting it done. It's just not really helping them win that much because Nesmith has been one of the most reliable options for them, whether he's shooting a 3 or not, and it just doesn't matter because the wins haven't been coming. Jeremiah Robinson Earl, 19 minutes, 7 points, 5 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 turnover. 3 of 8 from the field from him, 37%, 1 of 2 from 3, 50%. He had shot real well from 3, but he had 2 personal fouls and it was a -22 and plus minus. Cody Martin, 14 minutes, 2 points, 3 rebounds, 2 blocks. He also had 1 personal foul, was a -6 and plus minus, missed all his shots from the field. He went 0 of 2 from 3 because that was his only field goal attempts. And he was 2 of 4 from the free throw line. That's only 50%. Tony Bradley was banging in that paint, and it worked a little bit. 16 minutes, 6 points for him, 5 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive with 3 assists and a turnover. If he didn't have a shot that he wanted, he did kick the ball out, which was important. That's something that's fundamental. 3 of 4 from the field, 75% there, 4 personal fouls and a -8 and plus minus. Jay Huff, 15 minutes, 4 points, 6 rebounds, 3 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 4 blocks, 1 turnover, 1 of 5 from the field, 20%, 0 of 3 from the 3-point line, 2 of 2 from the free throw line, 4 personal fouls and a +1 and plus minus. He did a good job rebounding the ball in the minutes that he played, and he did a good job protecting the rim, but he just couldn't buy a bucket in this game. And you can say the same thing about Monte Morris. He's back, but 15 minutes for him, 3 points, 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 of 5 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, -1 and plus minus. Ray J. Dennis, 5 minutes for him, 2 rebounds, 1 of his offensive, 1 assist. 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 2 from 3, +4 and plus minus for him. And Ben Shepherd, he went 1 of 5 from 3, 2 of 8 from the field. That's 20% and 25%, and he shot no free throws. So he finished with 5 points in those 23 minutes that he played. He also was able to get 2 rebounds and 1 turnover, and 2 personal fouls, and was a -24 and plus minus. 43 rebounds, 20 assists, 9 steals, 6 blocks, and 11 turnovers as a team. 33 of 93, 35% from the field, 8 of 36, 22% from 3, 26 of 34, 76% from the free throw line, and they had 23 personal fouls. And then you look at the Denver Nuggets, everybody that was healthy ended up getting on the court for them. Cameron Johnson, 27 minutes, 12 points for him, 2 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 steals. Did a good job attacking the basket, doing a good job of getting open. Although he did go 0 of 3 from 3 and 5 of 11 from the field. That's 45%. You'll take it. But he also went 2 of 2 from the free throw line with 2 personal fouls and was a +1 and plus minus. He's starting to fit better. He's starting to get his shots better. He's starting to run better. He's starting to flow better within the offense. And it's mainly because Jokic is just that good of a player to play off of. 32 minutes for him. He had 32 points, 14 rebounds, 5 of them was offensive, also 14 assists. No Aaron Gordon in this game, no Jamal Murray, so he had to do more, and he was willing to do it, and he did an excellent job of facilitating, scoring in the paint, making shots on the perimeter, and also just reading the defense real well. But he did also have 8 turnovers. I got to put that in there, and he also had 4 personal fouls, and he also did give some shots in the paint a lot for the Pacers, but it never really hurted them enough to where they was going to lose. 10 of 14 from the field, 71%, 1 of 1 from 3, 100%, and 11 of 12 from the free throw line, 91% there. 4 personal fouls, like I said before, but he was a +9 and plus minus. He couldn't really be stopped a lot of the times by the Pacers, but the Pacers, honestly, they just couldn't make enough shots. Whether if they was open, whether if they generated high percentage ones, it just didn't go their way. And Denver was able to get a lot of good shots, and Jokic was throwing passes for transition. He was throwing passes to cutters, to shooters, and they was able to get high valuable shots just like the Pacers. The difference is they was making them. Jalen Pickett, 18 minutes, 2 points, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 1 of 4 from the field, 25%. He missed his only 3. No free throws, 2 personal foul, -13 and plus minus. Christian Braun only had 8 points in 27 minutes. He had 5 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 2 assists, 1 steal, 2 turnovers, 3 of 8 from the field, 37%, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 66%, 1 personal foul, -1 and plus minus. Peyton Watson, 27 minutes, 16 points, 7 rebounds, 4 of them was offensive, 1 assist, 3 steals, 1 turnover, 7 of 13 from the field, 53%, 1 of 4 from 3, 25%, and he made his only free throw and had 3 personal fouls and was a +1 and plus minus. He was very quick and very fast on his decisions of how the defense was guarding him. He did a good job getting out in transition, a good job of providing space and still cutting to the basket and helping out on the rebounds and coming up with some good steals in this game. So Peyton Watson was a good replacement for now. But they have good plug-and-play players anyway, because Jokic is just good at finding his teammates anyway for easy opportunities. Either I'm getting the bucket or they getting the bucket is the way he plays, and it worked out today. Hunter Tyson, 3 minutes, 3 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive. He was 0 of 2 from the field, no shots made, no free throws, -3 and plus minus, no personal fouls. Zeke Naji, 3 minutes, 1 rebound, 1 turnover, 0 of 1 from the field, 2 personal fouls, a -3 and plus minus. Spencer Jones, 20 minutes, 6 points, 1 rebound, 2 assists. His rebound was offensive with a block. 2 of 4 from the field, 1 of 2 from 3, 1 of 2 from the free throw line, 1 personal foul, +14 and plus minus. Jonas Valanciunas, 14 minutes, 6 points, 5 rebounds, 1 of them was offensive, 3 assists, 3 of 6 from the field, 1 turnover, 1 two personal fouls and a plus 13 and plus minus. Tim Hardaway Jr., 24 minutes, 17 points, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, 1 turnover, 6 of 13 from the field, 46% there, 5 of 9 from three, 55%. Did a good job of being open and being able to take high percentage shots and knock them down. That's what he's going to get with this team, and it was just good to see him make them two personal foul plus 24 and plus minus, which was the highest on the team. Bruce Brown came in and played 24 minutes. He had 6.7 boards. One of them was offensive. He also had 1 steal, 1 turnover. He shot 3 of 7 from the field, 42%, or 1 from three, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 23 and plus minus. And then Julian Strawther, 22 minutes, 12.6 rebounds, 2 assists. 5 of 10 from the field, 50%, 0 of 3 from the 3 point line, 2 of 3 from the free throw line, 66%, 3 personal fouls, and a plus 20 and plus minus, 55 rebounds, which was way more than what the Pacers was able to get. So they beat them there, and they also had 12 more assists than the Pacers. That actually is mainly because they made more of their shots, and the Pacers just flat out missed them. 8 steals, they ended up having one less than the Pacers. 2 blocks, they ended up having 4 less than the Pacers. They also committed more turnovers with 16, mainly because of Jokic, and 45 from 93, 48% from the field. They annihilated them there, and they also was 8 of 27 from three. Neither team shot well from three. They only shot 29%. The Nuggets did, and then 19 of 23 from the free throw line. They shot 82. They shot less free throws than the Pacers, but they made it at a better percentage. And then they also committed more personal fouls with 25. The Pacers only had 2 less, but it didn't matter because they didn't make enough shots. And even when they had their free throws, they made them, but they needed to make way more to make this game more competitive because Denver was getting anything that they wanted. And even when they was turning the ball over, they played good enough defense to stay ahead. And on top of that, like I said, the Pacers just missed wide open shots. So it didn't even matter, if the shot was open or not. They couldn't get it to fall, which is unfortunate for them because that would help them get this game over quicker. Denver just was all over them. They found a way to get easy opportunities throughout the entire game, and it just benefited them so much. And then you just look at the scoring like, man, the Pacers, what are they going to do? They got off to a terrible start so far this season. It's going to be hard to get back in. It's going to be hard to win. Tyrese not coming back. Benedict might come back, but they also need TJ McConnell to come. I can go on and on and on about what they need and how they're going to have to continue to be positive throughout this season. But man, it just has just been a bad couple months for the Pacers. You had to feel some type of sorrow for them because they was really good and they was hitting their pinnacle and it was really fun and really entertaining to watch. And now they're just a team that can't get anything to go their way, and they only have, what I'm saying, one win in 9 tries. That's just bad. And I would have never predicted that they'd have this type of season, even though it seemed like they was going to have a worse season than last year, obviously. But I didn't expect it to get this bad this fast. But it happens. Pacers fans just got to continue to stay positive. You just got to continue to believe that things will change and things will change for the better because it ain't really looking like it no time soon. But at least y'all can try to do something, in the future in the off season, even in the NBA draft, to try to change the fortunes of this team. And in Denver, they're going to be around. They're going to be great. They're going to have chances to win because they have a good deep roster. They have a lot of talent. They have a lot of guys that can fit and do multiple things. And even if they lose a guy, they do the same things like cutting and shooting and getting out in transition. That's their blueprint. That's what happens. That's what works for them. And at the end of the day, anybody can pick up where the other guy left off at and still have a huge impact on the game. And it's mainly because of their guy, Nikola Jokic, who had a triple-double today and made it look a little easy, even though he was giving up that ball a little bit too much and getting, too antsy with the ball and too smart with the ball and also just being a little careless. It happens. The defense job is to make you uncomfortable. The defense job is to make things difficult. The defense job is to, make things hard. And they got Jokic slipping a couple of times in this game. But I know he'll be better. I know he'll challenge himself to do better in the next game, although they still won this one. Comment, like, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell to get the analysis when it first come out. I also do conversation videos just like this about various NBA only topics. I also do breakdowns of real footage of legends, current legends, rookies, and also future stars. And I also do mock draft and draft coverage too. Plus, I got over 3,000 plus videos already on my channel that you can watch right now, and it's all for free. Plus, on top of that, I try to upload videos every day throughout the day to always give y'all something to watch and something to enjoy when it comes to NBA basketball content and basketball content in general. Other than that, thanks for watching. Y'all stay blessed up. Y'all stay good. Peace. Thank y'all for checking out the channel for whatever the reason was. Thank y'all for appreciating the content for what it is and continuing to come back and enjoy what I have to say about this beautiful game of basketball. And it's a similar interest that I share with you, and why not enjoy it and have fun with it, and spark some other conversations, spark some other things, while also being knowledgeable about the game, so we all can be better at seeing it, reading it, and enjoying it. Other than that, I'm going for now. Peace, and I'll see you guys later, hopefully.